My room is such a mood right now, and I'm so sad that I'm gonna have to leave it in a couple months, even though Disney is super duper exciting. But I just love how it looks at the minute. I have given it a proper revamp. I got this brand new monitor, which I'm going to enjoy when I get home more so than now, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I work from home at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to talk today about the visa process and just do a general chit chat about my experience with it. Not gonna go into loads of detail, but I think it just helps people to understand kind of what the whole process is like. So come sit down with me, let's chat. So I just wanted to briefly chat about the visa process because I went through it today and I want to speak about it while it's fresh in my mind. And that is why I am once again in my Stitch hoodie, because this is literally what I wear every day after work, but this is just me and my cozy time. And I just want to update you guys. So this is kind of serious business, probably the most serious step that you'll go through with the CRP, because you go into the US Embassy, you're having an interview, like it's not like a job interview, but like you have a chat with somebody and they want to make sure that you're okay to go and move to the US. Which, by the way, you will be, because you're a lovely human who's got into a Disney program, but that you still have to go through all these official steps in order to get a US visa. So the way that works is you get an email from Disney to say that it is time to apply for your visa because your I-797 has been approved. And what an I-797 is a petition from Disney for you to go and work in the US. So Disney have to kind of like request for you to come and work for them through the embassy, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a form they have to fill in to officially start the process. You don't have to do anything with it, you just receive it and it has some details on it that you have to use in your visa application. So once you've done that, you get a visa application link. You go onto that website and then you start your visa application. So it's things like your name, your details, your address, your previous work, previous jobs, previous travel. It's all your usual stuff that you have to put in when you're doing anything like big and official. So it's all that sort of stuff. You also have to put in like a US contact, so you will receive a document of important information that you really should read before you start applying for the visa, because it has some things that will help you fill it out. So things like the official employer name, the US contact of the person that the like visa office can contact to approve, like, or to like talk about your application, or just make sure that you're legit, and also like phone numbers, emails, addresses, all of that stuff. So all that stuff is in like a document that comes on the email, and it is really good to refer to in order to fill out all of the information. You need to make sure when you're doing it as well that there are no errors, because that could delay your application, and you definitely do not want to do that if you want to move to the US, because there is a deadline and everything is so tight that you just want to make sure that you're being very careful and taking the time to really take it step by step. So the actual application is quite simple. They're not asking for anything crazy. You know, as I said, it's things like employment history, education history, travel history, any like official NI numbers, things like that. And if you've worked in the US before, a social security number. So if you've worked, say, on another Disney program, then you need to make sure that you've got your social security number available. And then I don't think there's much else, but the only thing that is annoying with the US visa process is that because it's such a confidential document, confidential website, it likes to time you out like every 10 minutes, just in case you accidentally left your laptop and someone could come in and change your visa application, which is really annoying. But it's something that you have to put up with, persevere, and my biggest tip to make the process as easy as possible is to save after every time you finish a page or finish a section. In fact, when I did the employment section, it completely wiped it because I took too long. So what I did instead was I like put one employment in, press save, went back into the application, put another employment in, press save, and you get what I mean. So you need to be saving as you go along, and that's probably the easiest way for the process to just not take a million years, but it will take a few hours, and you know, prepare for that. Prepare, get a tea, sit down, enjoy the process. It's not the most fun part, but it's something to get excited about, because once this is all done, you're officially going to Disney. So anyway, once you've done your visa application, then you can book your appointment. With the visa application as well, you can upload a photo. I think you can also bring one with you, but I managed to upload a photo because I used my passport photo that I already had, but they do ask for it to be like a certain size and things like that. So what I personally did is I went on like a resizing website. So if anyone has any questions about that, maybe you're not as super technical, I don't know, please come and ask me, because I will help you. It was quite simple. Just go to a website, put in the like number of the maximum like megabytes that it could be, and then just resize it down to that size, and that's what I did. So yeah, it's quite simple. And then yeah, as I said, you have to book the visa appointment. So I feel like some people didn't have to go to a visa appointment, but as far as I'm aware, everyone that I know did. This is something that I was very confused about, because it sounded as if some people didn't actually have to physically go to London and have their visa interview. Like, I didn't have the option to do it not going to the embassy, but apparently some people did. I don't know if that's to do with timings, like if it's super close to when you go out, I don't know. But for me personally, I had to book an appointment to go to the London embassy. So I know there's an embassy in Belfast, and I think you can choose to go to that one as well, but I think most people go to the one in London. So the appointments are usually in the morning, like 8:30, 9:30, 10. I've not seen any that are in the afternoon. Maybe there are, but I feel like they book up pretty quickly, so it's kind of just the luck of the draw. And from my experience as well, no weekend slots, and I don't know if it's because they're not open on the weekend or because everyone's taken the weekend slots, but be prepared to take like an annual leave day or whatever so that you can go to this appointment, because it's very important. And yeah, it is that last step to you actually going out on the program. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I haven't officially been to the embassy, and I do think there are going to be some more bits and bobs that I might receive beforehand, but that is kind of how the whole thing goes. So yeah, you get an email, you use the information on the email to fill out the visa application, so read the documents carefully, always save as you're going along in the process, and then resize your photo so that it fits into the requirements. Make sure that it's on a white background and your sort of nice plain passport photo, because it's an official photo for a document. I think they say as well, no glasses and things like that. And then with booking your appointment as well, be prepared to travel to London. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is that the visa application costs about £174. So be prepared as well for that cost. But it is listed on the Yummy Jobs website as one of the costs. It's about 174, I think it was. Maybe somewhere around there. I expected it to be more actually, so that was actually a pleasant surprise. But you also have to pay for your passport to be redelivered to you, and I think that's an extra £21. This is all coming from memory, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but £21 and £174. So roughly 200 for the whole process. But yeah, that is all you have to do for the visa. So yeah, I just wanted to chat about that. Thank you so much for following along my videos so far, friends. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this has just been a quick one. So thank you so much. And I'll see you all soon for whatever is next. Maybe I'll do a vlog going to the visa appointment, but I also won't be able to show you inside. But yeah, time is ticking and we're getting closer. And I'm very excited. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!